Okay, hey, what's up everyone? This is Eddie Anime here, back with another YouTube video. This one I'm recording the same day after posting 2 videos, just because I want to get this video done also, because I've had this one on top of my head for a little bit. This is What If Naruto's Tobirama's Reincarnation. And for this one, I'm just going to be having him slowly gain Tobirama's memories, and Naruto's just natural prodigy like Tobirama. So, yeah. So let's jump right into this. So we start right after Kushina had Naruto. Everything goes basically to canon other than Naruto has gray hair and markings just like Tobirama, just like the markings on screen, on his face. And Minato thought that was kind of strange that Naruto had hair kind of like the second Kagay because, he's in the office with all the thing. Because when he first seen it. And then that's when the masked man, known as Madara at the time, actually it was known as the masked man then, what's his name? Minato said, "Are you Madara Uchiha?" And then he said impossible. But yeah, that's when the man known as Madara, no matter it's Obito, attacked the, killed the third Hokage's wife and whatever that other nurse's name, and then threatened to kill Naruto. Yeah, threatened to kill Naruto, and basically everything goes according to canon. But since Naruto has a large amount of chakra as a baby, but he has even more because he's Tobirama's reincarnation, so he has more. So Minato realizes that, so he seals Naruto, the Kurama, the Nine Tails, inside Naruto. And basically that's how things happen. We skip to Naruto when he's 4. He's still hated by the village, but hated probably a little bit more because he has the full 9 tails, and everyone knows that now. Because Danzo, the little jackass, because he legit is the one that told them that Naruto Uzumaki was 9 tails Jinchuriki, but quite literally, which literally pissed me off because, why would you do that to your own weapon? Because technically, if you think about it, Naruto was looked at as a weapon by Danzo, and then Danzo over here made Naruto into basically, he just basically cursed his own weapon to a life of hell. But yeah, continuing on, Naruto's at age 4, and he goes to, then he sees Hinata being bullied by those 3 first years in the grades in the thing. Which, yes, I'll be doing, this is going to be off topic for a second. I will be doing What If Naruto was adopted by Sasuke's mom, the only reason why I haven't done that one, because I would actually do this one before this, but it's because I haven't looked up her name yet. Just because I've been doing other things today, like cooking food. And other things beyond that. And going places. But, yeah, back to it. I'll be actually hopefully doing that one tomorrow after I do a little research on her name and stuff. And also I need to come up with, Mangekyo abilities for Naruto when he awakens his Mangekyo. For that, because he's Uchiha. Minato's gonna be Uchiha, but he didn't have the Sharingan. But back to it. Back to this. What if Naruto was Tobirama's reincarnation? So Naruto comes up and tells them to leave Hinata alone. And then Naruto said, Mochi Shadow Clone, Shadow Clone Jutsu. Not Mochi Shadow. He said Shadow Clone Jutsu. And then 2 just sickly looking clones appear, just like in canon. And then they go to fight him. And then Naruto's got a memory of just knowing how to fight. As Tobirama's, like in Taijutsu. Then Naruto just beat them senseless. And he basically helped Hinata up and then told her that she should go home. And then Hinata said thank you, and then Naruto said, yeah, it was nothing, and just walked away. And, sorry, I know I'm saying and a lot, but just because currently, what time is it? 11:18. Okay. Yeah, Naruto just like walked away and stuff, just saying, yeah, I'll see you later. He says, and she says, yeah, I'll see you later too, Naruto. I should not try doing Hinata's voice because I can never do that because I just suck at voice acting. Also, when it comes to other certain characters. But yeah, back to it. Naruto. Uh, okay. Little time skip. 2 years in the future. Naruto keeps on waking up feeling sad because he's getting Hashirama's sad memories. Tobirama's sad memories. And one was of his brother's death, Hashirama. And Naruto he goes like, Tobirama, Hashirama, who are they? And then he does like the research, finds out that Hashirama's the first and Tobirama's the second Hokage. He goes, why am I remembering these two, and why is my memory of Tobirama like first person? He says because he's still kind of an idiot, but he's a little smarter because he's in Tobirama's memories. Then basically he ends up eventually dressing like Tobirama, kid version of Tobirama, other than without the armor. And then when he got older and entered into the academy, he was just like the second Hokage completely. And everyone noticed that, like, the only thing that would be different would be the armor because Naruto can't get access to armor. Ninja armor, I should say. So, yeah, everyone looked at Naruto like, what the hell happened to this kid? And why in the hell does he look so much like the second Hokage? That's what, how did I forget his name? His sensei, I'll just call that for now. Because I forgot. Aruka is the name. Jeez. But yeah, Aruka was like, what the hell? Why is this kid looking like the second Hokage? And Naruto just walks in, and like this is like the day of the entrance exam. And Naruto passes with flying colors. The top of his class, essentially. Sorry. My Instagram is pulled up on my phone. So yeah. Okay, I'm trying to turn down my volume on my phone. Okay, there you go, I guess. That works. But yeah, sorry. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, Naruto basically bodies like the entrance exam because I haven't done like the research yet for the entrance exam, but I'm just gonna say it's random things because the entrance exam will be like knowledge and stuff on like the chakra and hidden leaf, stuff like that. Just so you get a basic placing. And Naruto got 100 on that, so the teachers were like, wow, he's smart. And then for jutsu, no, not jutsu, I'll just say shuriken, like throwing thing, whatever the heck you want to call it. He hits all the targets because he got most of the memories of fighting, other than like the flying Raijin, like a flying Thunder God in his case, and he hasn't picked up a sword yet because he's gonna later on pick up a sword, just so you guys know. But yeah, Naruto ends up getting 100, like 10 out of 10 on that. And then it goes to Taijutsu battle. Since Senjus were always good with Taijutsu, no matter Uchihas had the Sharingan, but Senjus always were just the dominant of the two for some reason. I don't really understand that. If this quote-unquote clan, aka the Uchiha clan, has the quote-unquote best dojutsu out there, like the Hyuga say their dojutsu is better than the Uchiha's dojutsu, the Uchiha say their dojutsu is better, and then the third Hokage thinks the Sharingan is better than the Byakugan, which in my opinion, that would be the case. Because if you could copy any jutsu, basically any element jutsu, because you could train it, and you could train your elemental stuff so you could have all 5 chakra natures. If you can copy any elemental jutsu, bruh, you would be broken. AF. And then you could just copy everyone's moves, taijutsu. So basically, you could become the god of shinobi. But yeah, sorry for like spacing off. I have a habit of that. I need to quit doing that. But yeah, Naruto bodies. I'll just say a tuning teacher because tuning, like the tuning was just not expecting to get bodied. Naruto bodies the tuning with ease, and Iruka seen that, and the tuning realized that Naruto bodied him with ease. And Iruka goes straight to the third Hokage and Tuck, like basically just says, "Yeah, Naruto, he's already stronger than mid tier tuning." And Hiruzen goes like, "What do you mean?" And Iruka goes like, "In our entrance exam, Naruto got 100 out of 100 on the knowledge test." And Hiruzen goes like, "Yes, that's good." And he goes like, "And on the Shuriken test, he got 10 out of 10. And on Taijutsu, he was able to defeat the tuning with ease. He was holding back. It was clear as day that he held back on the tuning. Kind of breaking that tuning's pride. Just random tuning would just be some tuning that would die off later. So it doesn't really matter, so I don't really have to give him a name. But basically the tuning gets, like, sad. Because his pride got killed. Yeah, and then Hiruzen goes like, "Okay, just keep him in the academy. Don't graduate him until he's supposed to be graduated. Just because we need him to end up on a team with actual team, so they can do the test." And Rika goes like, "All right, Lord Third." Then they go a little time skip 1 year into the future. Uchiha Massacre. Since Naruto's basically picked up Tobirama's personality, he can't trust the Uchiha, but at the same time he still does trust the Uchiha. And what I mean by that, Tobirama is racist to the Uchiha, but for a good reason. Because, come on, the Uchiha and his clan were both at war for years. And the Uchiha killed his family, and his family killed the Uchiha's family. AKA their clan killed their clan, yeah. So it makes sense that he was a little racist to them, but at the same time, he had friends with Uchihas. And also, his wife was an actual Uchiha, not wife, his girlfriend was an Uchiha. So, technically, if that tells you a lot, yeah, he's not that hateful towards Uchiha, but at the same time, he's kind of hateful towards Uchiha. But not really. So, yeah. If you know what I mean. He's somewhat racist, somewhat not, because he's friends with most Uchiha, other than some that are not nice. Naruto is basically the same way. He's racist. He goes like, "Huh, that's what some of those Uchihas deserve." When he found out, he thought that in his head. Kind of smoked at Sasuke, because Sasuke was acting all emo. And yeah, everything goes basically towards canon, other than Naruto top of his class. Another little time skip. I hate doing time skips, but there's nothing really that changes, because Naruto will be at the top of his class. I can't, graduate him early just because he's a genius, basically, because he's... Technically, Tobirama was known as the ultimate tactician of his time, even better than his brother, which is true. Freaking... Hashirama, his personality was like Naruto's. Unpredictable. 1 second he could be laughing, next second he could be serious as all hell. Same with the fourth Hokage, but the fourth Hokage, his personality was just fitting for the time he was living in, but Hashirama's was not fitting for the time that he was living in. But yeah, Naruto's more serious and stuff, but that's the only thing I would say. It changes through the academy. He passes with flying colors, and then when it's a taijutsu battle after the Uchiha Massacre, and Sasuke versus Naruto, all the girls are in between Naruto and Sasuke. They're like, "Naruto, you can do it." And then Sakura and a couple other girls are like, "Sasuke, you can do it." And then when Iruka says do the hand sign, Naruto does it, Sasuke does it. And then when he says go, Sasuke went towards Naruto. Naruto just disappeared out of his vision and then hit him on the back of his neck, knocking him out instantly. Sorry, karate chopping him on his neck. Not hitting him, karate chopping. And yeah, he basically was knocked out. Naruto's declared winner. All the girls were like, "Whoa, he's fast." And basically almost all those girls that were fangirling over Sasuke go towards Naruto. Other than one is Sakura. Uselessness. Which it's up to you guys if you want her to be useless in this one, or if you want like Naruto to train her a little bit to get stronger. Comment down below if you want Naruto to train her to make her stronger, or if you want Naruto to just be like, oh, you're useless and just I'll leave you. Because hey, if you guys want that one, then I'll do it. But if you want him to train her and make her actually not useless, then I will. That's up to you guys. So tell me if you want me to make her useless still, or if you want me to make her a little better, like a little stronger. Just strong enough where she could barely beat, the tuning exams parameters. That's basically how much stronger she would get. Not that much. But yeah. Sorry for getting off topic. Also, like Naruto's learned most of the Tobirama's jutsus other than Flying Raijin, Flying Thunder God. Sorry, but he knows like Edo Tensei, stuff like that. Honestly, and he knows multi shadow clone jutsu. So when it comes to final exam and stuff, Naruto does multi shadow clone jutsu. He does transformation, the substitution. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, he's done substitution, all that stuff. Just basically, he blew everyone's mind, and he made about 100 shadow clones when he did the shadow clones. And then Naruto Pass, which he's been training on swordsmanship, because he's picking up a sword now. Like I said, he was going to be picking up a sword, so he's now picking up a sword. So yeah, Naruto has all Tobirama's skill with the sword, for the most part, other than like the Flying Thunder God version of the sword. That's the only skill that he doesn't have yet, because I'm gonna wait before I give it to him, because I don't want to make him too broken right off the bat. So when like they're called, the teams are same as canon, because I don't see any reason why I should change the teams, because like Hiruzen probably just wanted Naruto and Sasuke to be on the same team, and then just put useless Sakura on that team, just so basically, because just for this, I'll just say Sakura's like mid tier in her class, not like top 75% of her class, because if I'm correct, that's like her score top 25, top 75. So she's halfway there. Also, Ino, to be honest with you, Ino, if I'm correct, she was just as good as Sasuke. Like for brain wise, she could. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I know I'm going off topic, but to be honest with you, if we're to like be absolutely truthful with ourselves, Ino, if she didn't spend all that time in like the academy, drooling over Sasuke, she would have literally been the smartest one in there, and would have took Rookie of the Year. That's the funny part. If you honestly think about it, she would have honestly took Rookie of the Year, because she tied right behind Sasuke, with 1 point less than Sasuke. So if she wasn't drooling over like Sasuke and stuff, yeah, she would have won Rookie of the Year. But back into it. Sorry guys for getting off track. But yeah, jumping right back into it. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura get put on the same team, and then when Kakashi walks in, late as ever, like 4 hours later, Kakashi sees Naruto just standing in the corner, leaning up against the whiteboard. No, whiteboard, yeah, well, just, whatever. And then sees Sasuke just being his little dumbass self, basically, because that man was an idiot, but he still was Rookie of the Year. Makes no sense in canon, basically, but yeah, basically everyone else is basically in canon, but Sakura is kind of joined over both Naruto and Sasuke. Yeah, basically being useless, like always. And then Kakashi goes like, you guys are boring, other than you. I'm looking at Naruto. Naruto's like, why am I not boring? And then he says, meet me up on the roof. And then he does his thing. And then Naruto just does the same thing, basically. I don't remember exactly what it's called in Naruto, but I'll just call it Flashed Up for now. Because that's basically the equivalent to, I love the fact that I'm tired, so I can't remember the actual name of it, but I'm just calling it Flashed Up for now. I hope you guys don't mind. But basically, he did flashed up, appeared on the roof, like a second after Kakashi left. Kakashi was like, wow, you're fast. Naruto goes, yeah, same for you. And then Naruto, sorry, guys, I put down my iPad away from where I'm at, just so I could grab my water, so I could take a drink. But yes, and then they waited 5 minutes, Sakura, Sasuke get up there. Sakura's dream is a little bit different because she says her likes, her dislikes, and her goal for the future, aka dream for the future. Her likes are Naruto and Sasuke. She said, and then she says her dislikes. She says Eno pig, and then she says my dream for the future, basically because she's a little more confident. She says I want to be with one of these two, either with Naruto or Sasuke. And Naruto goes, how's that going to save your life? And just stands up with it and pulls out his sword and puts it to her throat and says, when there's a kunai to your throat, how's liking me or Sasuke going to change your mind, like, save you? And that basically opened up her eyes a little bit, which, like I said, I was going to leave it up to you guys for if I get it, like, if I have Naruto trainers, so after the Line of Waves arc, I'm going to end it. But yeah, Naruto just does a whole bunch of that stuff, and then Sasuke's is the same, hasn't counted, and then Naruto goes, okay, my likes, not everyone, everyone in the Leaf Village, no matter they hate me, my, also eating good food, and, sorry, it says my likes is everyone in the village eating good food, training a lot, and sparring against strong shinobi. And my dislikes are uselessness, and then Sakura got hurt even more because Naruto called her useless. So he said, and when she knew that he was talking about like people like her. And then Naruto goes, my dream for the future is to surpass that of the second and first Hokage. And yeah. And Kakashi goes, very interesting. Very interesting. That's how Kakashi sounded like. He goes, from what I could see so far, I was correct about you two being boring and him being alright. And then he says, meet me at training ground 7 tomorrow. We'll be doing the bell test. And then he just, does his thing. It's not flashed up. Okay. My flashed up stuck in my head from Bleach. Because I was actually rewatching Bleach because I think I might do like a Bleach what if. I don't know. But for Bleach, I'm going to have to rewatch all the thing and then probably watch a couple of what ifs about Bleach. Just so I can see how people do that. But I can do like My Hero Academia what ifs pretty easy. Other than like once I get done with like season 4, I'm going to have to read stuff in manga for that stuff. Which that would be spoilers then. But hey. But back into this. Naruto just goes and trains. Kakashi watches Naruto, and then Naruto makes about a couple hundred shadow clones. He fights them with his sword, and they're using their sword. He ends up destroying them all within like 5 minutes. And then he goes like, okay, I've trained enough. For now, time for me to work on chakra control. And then he just starts walking up a tree. He was like, yeah, that's so easy. Jumps down. He goes, hold on, how about I try doing some jutsus? He goes, okay, water dragon jutsu. And then water dragon beard out of thin air. Because that's exactly what Tobirama could do. Because he was literally a master of water style. And then he goes, water style, water bullet, and did shot a bullet, basically, like how the wind bullet is. And Naruto did water style, water dragon, and then put lightning into it. And he said ultimate dragon, and then just rammed it into a tree, annihilating that nearby area of that tree. Again, like 4 trees around it got destroyed, so about 5 trees. But yeah, Naruto goes and does his thing, basically just does whatever he would do, because he has all the memories of Tobirama, and he's looks just like Tobirama, so yeah. uh, and Naruto does his thing, and then the next day comes around. Naruto actually ate in the morning because he knew that it would be like a test for that, so he's like, I know I won't puke, because he's smart. After all, because Tobirama's pretty damn smart, and I'm pretty sure you'd know that you could eat something like that. And then when they showed up, Kakashi did the run basics and stuff on the bell test, but didn't tell him exactly what he was looking for the bell test. But yeah, basically he did the basics, like I said. Then Naruto goes like, "Oh, so this is teamwork." And Kakashi goes like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "There's 2 bells. There's 3 of us. I've never heard of a Genin squad that has only 2 Genin on it. So that means this way, the only way to pass it is to use teamwork to get the bells, and also to show teamwork and good teamwork, if that." And Kakashi goes like, "Wow, you pick up on things fast. Good." Naruto goes, "Yeah, it's kind of a bad habit of mine, but at the same time, it's a good habit." And Kakashi goes like, "Okay, start," and then they all scatter. And then Naruto does, sorry, I'm yawning. I bet you're probably going to record another video right after recording this, because I'm going to have 2 videos ready for tomorrow. Which, that one will probably be the Harem series that I've been waiting to do. And then I might do a part 3 to this. Or I might redo this one, because that got kind of fucked. But yeah. Naruto does his, he meets up with his team and disguises all their chakra, so Kakashi kind of sense them. Because, Kakashi can kind of sense chakra, generally. That's how he was able to tell where they are. Or, no, not chakra. He could just tell where they were by them moving a little bit. So Naruto just disguised them completely, so Kakashi couldn't tell where they were. And Naruto came up with the plan, and Sasuke goes like, "I'll work with you." And Sakura goes like, "Naruto, sure, I'll work with you." And Naruto goes like, "Okay, but we need this brute to work with us." And Sasuke goes like, "Okay, fine, I'll work with you." And Naruto goes like, "Okay, I'll be the main distraction. I'll fight him in taijutsu, and then I'll end up doing some kenjutsu. And well, you shoot a fireball at him, which kenjutsu, by the way, guys, is sword play. And you shoot a couple fireballs at him from all different angles, and then right when they're about to hit, I'll just do a substitution with a shadow clone." And he was like, "Okay." And then he goes, "And you, Sakura, just set up seals all around the area," and gave Sakura a shit ton of seals. Of Uzumaki seals, because he's an Uzumaki, so he started learning seals. So he's learned chakra shutdown seals. So basically, so they can't use their chakra. And movement seals also, so no one can move, even if they have chakra, because the thing uses their chakra to keep the seal up. So as long as you have chakra, the seal is going to be there. Once you run out of chakra, the seal is going to disappear. But yeah, continuing on. So Sakura was doing that. Naruto getting a taijutsu battle against Kakashi. Naruto had the upper hand against Kakashi, because Kakashi didn't pull out a Sharingan. And Kakashi goes like, "Okay, I'm gonna have to take this kid serious." Pulls up his Sharingan. Naruto is equal to Kakashi then, and Kakashi's surprised that Naruto was even holding back. And then Naruto pulls out his sword and started doing actual sword play, to the point where Kakashi had to actually jump back to gather up what Naruto was doing, because he knew that Naruto was good with kenjutsu, but he didn't realize that Naruto was that good at it. Which then Naruto goes like, "Ha, you got stuck in my trap." And then Sasuke shoots 2 fireballs, okay, clone and him, shoots 2 fireballs, he jumps even further back, and then he gets stuck in the actual trap. And then he's sealed. He goes like, I can't move, what the? And then Naruto goes, yeah, that's what happens when a chakra seal gets put down, and a lock seal where it uses your own chakra to lock you in place. And walks over and just grabs the bells and throws them to Sakura and Sasuke. Go, we pass, and just starts walking away. And after sheathing his sword, and then he goes like, oh yeah, let me release that seal, and he just waves some hand signs and release the seal. Seals, sorry. And then Kakashi goes like, well, I declare you guys Team 7. And then Kakashi goes and does his report to Hiruzen, and then Hiruzen goes like, so how was your team? And Kakashi goes like, to be honest with you, Naruto is skilled. He was keeping up with me in taijutsu when I even had my Sharingan out, to the point where he was even pushing me back. And then he started doing some kinjutsu to the point where I couldn't even keep up with him because he was that skilled. And the third Kagay goes like, so you're telling me he's a skilled shinobi already? And Kakashi goes like, yes, but I know he held back on me because he didn't use any actual jutsus. Because he has, from what I've picked up, he has 2 chakra elements right now. But he might have more, but he just doesn't show them because he's probably just perfected water. He has perfected water style, so, and then he just does a little lightning into it to make it even more dangerous. Kakashi says, "The third Hokage." And Hiruzen goes like, "Oh wow, okay." Then 1 month, basically time skip of them just doing the D rank missions. Naruto's training. Then when the Land of Blaze arc starts, Naruto ends up fighting like Kakashi. No, when the Chunin brothers come out and attack Naruto doesn't kill. Injures both of them really bad by cutting them across the chest, to the point where they would bleed out in the next 5 minutes if they didn't give answers, and if they did, Naruto would kill them. So they started talking. They spilt everything. And Naruto goes like, "Thank you," and then killed them because he's Tobirama basically. And then Naruto just starts walking away and goes like, "Okay, Kakashi, you heard them. This mission's A rank mission." And then Kakashi goes like, "Okay, we're going back." And Naruto goes like, "Nah, Kakashi, let's keep on doing this mission." And Kakashi goes like, "Okay, fine." And then they continued on with the mission. And then the mist rose, and then Naruto, since he's a sensory type, his sensory ability is just as good as Tobirama's, and Tobirama's was pretty damn good. Better than Hashirama's, and Hashirama's was said to be almost unparalleled, in canon and stuff, in the Great Ninja War when they're doing their explaining and stuff. But Tobirama's was even greater than this. So when Naruto sensed the bloodlust and sensed 2 beings, he told everyone to get down, so they all did. Then everyone got down, and then Zabuza did his entrance, and then Kakashi starts fighting Zabuza in canon. Kakashi slips up a little bit, gets trapped in the water prison like canon, but something that doesn't happen in canon, Naruto goes towards Zabuza, nearly killing Zabuza. Then Zabuza fakes his death, Kaku, and then takes away. And then Naruto goes like, "Okay, we're gonna have to face them again." And Kakashi goes like, "Yes, I agree that he didn't die." Naruto was like, "Yeah, I could tell he didn't die because there's no vital points in the neck. Okay, no vital, whatever the heck you want to call him. In the neck." And Kakashi goes, "Yes," and then passes out. And then Naruto carries Kakashi all the way to Kazuno's house. And then Kakashi finally wakes up. And then Kakashi tries training Sakura and Sasuke in tree walking. Sakura picks it up after 3 tries. Sasuke still takes him 3 days, because, yeah. And then Sasuke goes like, why isn't Naruto doing this? And Naruto goes, simple. I already know how to do it. And jumped, landed on the top of the tree, and just started walking down. And then, yeah. Then that whole thing with the Tamari? No, not Tamari. Why in the hell am I thinking of Tamari? That one little kid that said that they were all gonna die because whatever his name was gonna, Gato was gonna kill them. Naruto goes like, yeah, when he kills us, just be grateful that your grandpa's gonna die. Basically just telling him the truth. And then he started crying, and then Kakashi goes like, Naruto, you didn't have to tell him the truth that harsh. Naruto goes like, hey, then we don't plan on dying, that's the thing. Because if this man's is like what he sounds like, he just sounds like some fat ass man that has a shit ton of money just so he could throw it around. And Kakashi goes like, yeah, that is true. He does sound like he's not that strong, but he can hire mercenaries. And Naruto goes like, yeah, and well, the average mercenary isn't that good. They're like tuning level at least. But the average mercenary, Naruto says. And then the whole little bridge encounter happens. Other than the only thing that happens different is when Naruto's fighting Haku with Sasuke. When Sasuke gets penetrated with Simbone, Naruto gets penetrated with Simbone because he's stuck in like his mindscape. And then instead the like Ninetales like no chakra cloak, what the hell, like no tail chakra cloak takes over. Instead when Naruto's in his mindscape, the Ninetales go like, no, impossible, Tobirama's chakra. How do you have Tobirama's chakra? Just shouts at Naruto. Naruto goes, Tobirama? And then he remembers everything from Tobirama's. So he has the Flying Thunder God technique with the swordplay. And then, yeah, all that stuff. And so Naruto, when he regained like when he went right into the River Road, he did his Flying Thunder God technique, killed Haku because he's doesn't give two shit, and then he goes and was just about to kill Zabuza, and then Kakashi killed Zabuza, and then Gato and his men appeared, and just started talking trash about how they're gonna destroy this bridge. Then Naruto destroys thanks. Then Naruto, sorry guys, sorry about the background. Then Naruto bodies Gato and his men to the point where Naruto tells Gato to hand over all of his money worth, like all of his wealth, or else he would die. So Gato did, and then Naruto killed Gato, and then gave almost all that wealth to the hidden, the Fire Nation's one person. I forget the name of it. But yeah, basically gave almost all that, but gave about 20% of that to the Land of Waves thing, to the people, so they could build and they could actually get money, so they could get food, like, and all that stuff, because they were kind of suffering. And then the bridge is still named Great Naruto Bridge. Then when Naruto's heading back, Sasuke's like, I challenge you, Naruto, to a duel, because he's kind of pissed that Naruto took all the spotlight, basically. So Naruto and Sasuke go at it. Naruto just holds back so much to the point where Naruto's just like dodging off Sasuke's moves without even swinging. And then finally Naruto's like, okay, this is enough, and then catches Sasuke's hand, and then just twists it and does a too tight kudo throw. No, I don't know what it's called. I'm just too tired. But he just throws Sasuke over his shoulder, and then puts his knee on Sasuke's chest, making him lose all of his air. It says, okay, you lose, I win. And then they did their like hand sign, like, and then they start walking back. They get back to the Hidden Leaf, and then Kakashi's seen what Naruto did, the Flying Thunder God technique. And so basically he reports that to the third Hokage, that Naruto did Flying Thunder God technique, and that mission was like A rank mission, just that goes on the record. And Naruto basically is basically the okay. Let me take a drink and I'll finish up. Okay, so Hiruzen asks to talk to Naruto, so Naruto comes in. Hiruzen goes like, "Hey Naruto, my boy, I can make you high tuning right now if you want, or you can wait until the tuning exams to prove your worth." Naruto goes like, "I'll wait until the tuning exams, Hiruzen." And Hiruzen goes like, "Oh right." And then Naruto bows and then disappears. Body flicker, that's what it's called. I can't believe that was avoiding my mind this entire time until just now. Then Naruto body flickers away. And Hiruzen goes like, "Wow, that body flicker's on par of the second Hokage." He goes, "Weird. Naruto reminds me a lot of the second Hokage." We just like feeling kind of like emotional, kind of, because, kind of miss the second Hokage. And then Naruto goes to his house, just chills. And that's where I'll basically be living this off, guys. If you like this, please subscribe. And comment down below to continue on this series. And also, comment down below if I should have Sakura get some training from Naruto so she's at least strong enough to barely beat Ino, or should I just let her be useless and lose to draw with Ino? Please comment down below what I should do. And this is Eddie Anime signing out, and I will basically possibly record another YouTube video. This one I actually think I might just upload tonight after I'm done recording it. So yeah, peace.